Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is. Um, I'm hoping the sound on this is going to be okay. I had to crack out my professional microphone because my neighbors are having a party. Anyway, I'll get into that after I get this started. I have a customer, client, person who sent me all these stones to wrap for them. Today, we're going to wrap this one. I think it's dyed agate. It's blue. Looks like an agate spot here. I'll have to wrap all of these another time. I'll probably make videos of a couple of them. She wants, like, in episode 2, the pendulum fidget spinner episode, which is this. She would like me to wrap this. Like the pendulum, obviously, is not going to be a fidget spinner. It's not going to fool around in there. But she'd like it to be pendulum style, and she would like it in a gold color wire, so we're going to use brass. And I've always said that I will never, ever, ever, ever make a tutorial in brass. Well, this isn't really a tutorial since we already have episode 2 showing how to make this. This is just me ranting on about life and making a thing. Let's see about the size of this. I'm not going to give you any measurements of wire because it's not really important. I'll just show you how I kind of guesstimate the size of the wire. These are only going to need to go around here like so and have just enough left for the bail. So I'll measure around like so. Get my little pliers here. Give this a cut, and I'm going to need 4 of these. And then I have to remember to keep my mouth close to this microphone. I can't use my phone microphone because my neighbors apparently are having a party. But, I've been waiting for it to break up, but it's 2 a.m. now and they're still going strong. And I'm pretty sure they're singing karaoke. Which, I don't have a problem with the neighbors making noise. That's why I live in a city, so I can be reminded that there's other people in the world and they're all around me. I really don't care about the noise. I just wanted to make a video, was all. So, I'm not complaining about the noise, I'm just complaining in general. Okay. Now, I'm hoping that this is going to work the way I want it to work, since this is a tumbled stone and not at all round. I want to find the center here. And give this a bend. Yeah, it looks like about the center. Make this a little pointy so it can be a pendulum. Pointy. Like such. Okay, I need some 26 gauge wire now. And I'm just gonna whoop, 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 whoop. I usually make my wire about the length of my arm, so it was about 3 feet I measured it once. Actually, it's more like from the center of my chest to where I'm holding onto the wire in my fingers. It's about 3 feet. And get this. Rappity, rappity, rap, rap. The reason I don't like to use brass wire in tutorials, even written tutorials, is because brass wire is so stiff and unruly, and it doesn't take great pictures, and a lot of times it just doesn't do what you want it to do. And when you're making written tutorials, you have to take close-up pictures, and close-up brass never looks good because it never lays the way you want it to lay. It's never quite right, only because it's so much stiffer than other wires. A lot of those people that use surgical steel wire, holy cow. Fingers of steel. Make each side here even. Okay. Is that even? Yeah, it's like a spring. It doesn't want to stay down where I wanted to be. Cut this little tail off. Oh, Bandit the cat is on my leg and really wants to get on my lap, but she can't. She missed me. I was away all day at my daughter's, helping her fix a room in her house for her to have as a little office space. Today we were cutting little pieces of sheetrock to repair broken sheetrock. And somebody, they let us stay with them, but their head through part of the sheetrock, so we had to do that. And then a lot of spackling. Tomorrow we're gonna go back and spackle some more and sand some, and hopefully soon she'll be able to paint it and have a little space to do her thing. Okay, we've got the point done here. Just trying to make sure it's even on both sides. And I need, what do I need? I need to cut this off. I remember how to make a thing that I made a tutorial on how to make. And I actually made this one just to be sure that I would be able to make it look neat with brass wire. And now, of course, I forgot that the little crosshatch here is a weaving with two wires kind of deal, so I need to find the middle of this 26 gauge wire. There it is. Now, bring one of these other 20 gauge wires up here and start this. You know what? Let's start wrapping it up higher and then push it down. 2, 3. Push it together. Springy brass. Push that down to the bottom. And bring that bottom one across. Now we start to get that little crisscross shape. That's 1, 2, 3. Bring that bottom one up and over. 1, 2, 3. If you watch my other most recent video with the St. Patrick's Day special, I was talking about the CEDACOG people, about the grant for poor people and disabled people and elderly people who are homeowners, and we were waiting for inspection people to come out. Well, an inspection guy came out, and now it's all hush hush quiet. Nobody's really telling us what's going on. All we heard was from the first inspection guy, who we thought was coming out to like test for lead paint and asbestos and stuff like that. He even left the radon detector in our basement that he was going to come back in a couple days and pick up. But turns out that he 2, 3. His estimate for what needs to be fixed, he says, is above what he's allowed to spend. Now, what he's allowed to spend as an inspector for what he was inspecting, I don't know what that is. We don't understand nobody is giving us information at this point about what that means. So we're waiting on phone calls. There was supposed to be an electrical inspector coming out. He canceled because he said that he was told not to come. But the first inspector guy said that he's waiting on CEDACOG to tell him what to do about it being over his budget. Now, I don't know if his particular inspection, whatever he fixes, we don't know. Somebody give us information. Two. We just don't know. Oh, did I talk about in my last video about us friends offered to drive us to Florida for my mother's 80th birthday? Well, first my sister was gonna drive. You know, she said, I have a little extra cash and I'll drive us all down there, and then we would just stay at my mom's, and it wouldn't have been expensive. But then my friends were like, well, we'd like to go to Florida. We'll drive us all down. The night before we left, my mother-in-law fell in the bathroom. She got back up and everything was okay, so we were like, okay, we're gonna go. And while we were on the road, she fell again. So she made a doctor's appointment to go see if people shouldn't be falling like that. How old is she? She's gotta be late 60s, maybe early 70s. You know, she's not old. I mean, she's older than me, but obviously. But she fell going out of the house to the doctor's appointment. Got up and she was okay, nothing was broken. But then coming back, she couldn't get up the stairs. She kept falling because of her knees. Her knees are bad. She's needed a knee replacement for a long time. She still doesn't want to get the knee replacement. But anyway, she's calling us, and you know, we're halfway to Florida. There's, you know, even if we turned around and come back, she can't live outside on the sidewalk until we get back. My son was here with her. My son is 30, but he has Asperger's disorder, so he gets a little panicky pretty quick. But, you know, he was handling it, and then we had friends come over and help, trying to help her get in the house. And then my son-in-law came over, and he was trying to help her get in the house, and he's a home health aide. So, you know, he has a little bit of a clue as to, you know, how to move people around, you know, in homes. But they couldn't get her up the stairs. So we said, call an ambulance. You know, it's ridiculous at this point. You need to call an ambulance. You shouldn't be falling like this. You should be able to get up the steps. So call an ambulance off to the hospital. And the hospital agreed, yeah, you shouldn't be falling like this. So then she's off to a nursing home because she needed rehab. She has to be able to get up the stairs. She can't live in the yard. And she's at the nursing home, and she's doing the rehab stuff. She's doing the exercises. She's doing great. She's doing all the things, you know, other than being miserable at a nursing home. You know, we're unsure whether it's miserable at a nursing home or miserable because we weren't here to help her. Because she's still at the nursing home now, and now we're weeks later, and she's okay there. Oh, was that too? Yippity yappity. Must fix my crappity. No. Is that right? No. Anyway, so she's in the nursing home and she's doing the rehab stuff, and you know, and she's doing good. But then she fell in the nursing home and broke her ankle in 2 places. So, and And she had ankle surgery. And there's no walking for 6 to 8 weeks for her. And that well, she's not supposed to put any pressure down on her foot. And yeah, she seems okay. She's in the nursing home. She's doing good. We go visit her. We do her laundry. And she seems happy. But of course, unhappy that it's going to take so long to heal. Can't get her up the stairs into the house. And even if we could get her up the stairs into the house, we can't lift her. And that was the biggest thing. Even if she could come home, we can't pick her up. If she were to fall down, we would have to, call an ambulance to help her up. But I think she's going to be okay. She's doing really good. She's healing up. She's in good spirits. Really good spirits. And I think she'll be alright. And I just hope she decides to get the knee replacement, because that would change everything for her. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I counted those, so I will do the same amount on this side. Oops, there it went onto the floor. Oh. Got it. Okay. Some more 26 gauge. Oh, the trials and tribulations of my life. Yeah, I believe that no one cares. Get on with the wire. Find the middle of this one. And back over here. Same thing again. And if I'm real quiet, I can fast forward the video through this part. Neighbors are still singing karaoke. Yep. Crossed. Mm-hmm. 2, 3. 1, 2. I like to make these videos, and it's not necessarily for you, viewer out there, but for the customer. See how their things are made, what goes into it. Maybe even try it themselves sometime. Like I said, this particular style, there is a whole video on it, and I have a written tutorial available at Wire and Wiki on Etsy. Wire and Wiki on YouTube, sponsored by Wire and Wiki on Etsy. The only way I get paid for making a video. I like to make videos because it's kind of fun. I really like to make the ones where I read the articles because I like to learn about fun things. I'm thinking that my new season that I'm hoping to start soon with the cat pendant. Here, look at this. It's a dog! But I'm making a written tutorial of the cat version. But changing it into a dog shouldn't be too difficult. But I'll do a video of it too, and hopefully that will be episode 1 of season 2 of Wire and Wiki. But what I'd like to do is maybe, find articles about things that I've never heard of before, or that I think are just weird, or whatever. Give my actual reaction to what I'm reading, rather than just reading it and being real dry about it. What do we think about that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3. And I'm considering way in the back of my mind, teaching classes at a place downtown that does artsy stuff. I'm just not a people person. I can't imagine me as a teacher. But my thoughts are, start simple. I probably said this in my last video too. Just gonna start simple, and I think I'll make videos and some written stuff first, just to get a feel for it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. See how people react to it, and then I'll consider again whether or not to teach in person, face to face with real life people that make me a nervous wreck. I mean, really, what am I scared of? What are they gonna do? Bite me? Oh yeah, they might. Now I lost count again. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2 more. Wait, did I just go on too many? Yep. 17. 1, 2, 3. 18. Just go around here once. Lock that down. Pop this guy in there. See how he's liking his new home. I need to bring these closer together so he'll sit there. Now you liking your new home, guy? I think that the customer made a really good choice with this color wire. Put these up. They're gonna come in like that. Okay. Moving on. Actually, I want to cut all these little tails off because they're gonna drive me nuts. Tail, 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 squish, squish. Brass, let's bring it up. Spring back down, brass. Alright, let's clean up this mess. Get all this stuff out of here. We'll push it over there. Another piece of 26 gauge. Find that middle. And normally in the really real world, I'll fly through things like this. But I also don't charge the customer when I don't fly through things like this. Yeah, what we charge always seems to be a sticky subject. And a lot of times I'm told I don't charge enough. But the way I see it is, I charge for the time it would actually take, not time it takes me to go get a drink or go to the bathroom or look at my computer screen or my phone while I'm working on it and not taking my time because customers aren't paying me to rap slow. So I charge for the actual time. In reality, it would take me, if I sat down and focused straight on it and moved quickly through the amount of time it would take. What do we all think about that? You know, it's always a tricky subject. It's always sticky, and it's always an argument. I actually enjoy what I do, so I don't usually rush through it. Enjoy the process, but don't charge for me taking forever. Does that make sense? Yeah, makes sense to me, and that's all that really matters, I guess. So what this is really showing here is that you take any technique or anything that I've made a video about or written a tutorial about, and just think sideways. Where else could you use it? Like, I wouldn't have considered putting this on a tumblestone, only because I have another style that I use for tumblestones. But there's no issue with using this on a tumblestone. Pendulum's a pendulum. It's great with any stone. Sometimes you need a customer to think sideways for you. What do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's gotten quiet next door. It is 2:35 a.m. Maybe they tuckered themselves out. 17. Might hear a little bit of music. It's not nearly as loud as it was. I think they've stopped singing. This should be 18. Hey, little guy. Hop in here. This might run into a problem here. Stones are slippery, and wires out so that they aren't getting all tangled. something like this. Okay, another piece of 26 gauge. I'm still complaining about my glasses. Still not used to them. Still get frustrated having to take them off and put them back on. A little bit. For some reason, I like to shed skin all over. Okay, right in the middle of 26 gauge. Bring this one over. A little tighter there, you. There we go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And cross, and 1, 2, 3, 3, that's 3, that's 3, yeah. Crossed, 1, 2, 3, and crossed, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Cross. 1, 2, 3. Crossed. 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 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. I think I need to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2, 3, 17. 18, and mark that down. gonna leave one just to take around the top once. Yeah, bandit cat. Woo, Stone, get back here. Snuggle in, Stone. Snuggle in. Don't be fiddly. Can do it, Stone. You can do it. This. Bring this around these two. That is way too heavy. That's the net to the front. Bring this guy in. These two. Oh, I think somebody's making announcements on their karaoke. Microphone over there. Back around here once. Okay. Now. This way. This way. Are we snugged in there? Are we good? Are you gonna stay in there? Snuggly, snuggly. Pendulum, oh, why is that bottom so crooked? Go sideways where you belong. Better? Better, 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 better. Could be a little better. Cool. More. Make sure this guy is not gonna pop out of here. He seems snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, now this one out. Bring it around here. Trim that. Tuck it in there. Next one down. And around. Trim that tape. Woo, that went flying. Tuck it in there. Next one. Oh, I need to trim that. Squish, squish, squish. We want no pointy bits. This one down and around. Trim that tail. Tuck that in. Next, down and around. said get under there. Why are you messing? Get under there. I think that this looks so cool from the top. Makes like a little flower. A couple of gay friends that say never go straight, always go forwards. Alright. Now, bell time. I'm gonna go around each one once. Going all the way around in a circle. So actually he's going to make more of a square. Once I've gone all the way around once, then I'm going to start going 2 by 2. Round 2. Round 2. Round 2. Round 2. Round 2. Round 2. Everybody stay straight. What is this little dude? Two. And the cat watching. She stay back while I work, and she knows just how close she can sneak up. Sitting on the arm of my chair. Now I'm going to go around each one once again. So I think this is as long as I need it. Oh yeah, this is brass. It's not going to let me just wiggle it away. This around so I can hopefully tuck this tail inside there. said get inside. Get in there. No, I tell you. You don't tell me. Oh, that wasn't right. You guys, stand back up. Oh, you can stand back up. You. Trim, trim. Down those pliers. Where are you? We're just gonna give this little girl down so it doesn't snag on anything. Only two. We'll go straight down this. The beauty of brass wire, even though I complained about it at the beginning, this brass wire is stiff enough that you don't have to lash the bell down. Brass wire is stiff enough that you don't have to lash the bell down to the rest of the pendant. And here we go. Oh, tail. Forgot about him. Oh, I want up closer, little guy. I just realized that I didn't discuss chains or cords or keychains even with the customer. So I'm gonna have to ask. These guys. Straightening up. Oh, they are definitely singing karaoke over there. I can't hear what they're saying, but I can hear wailing along with the music. And yeah. What do we think? Well, it's not going to be perfectly symmetrical because tumbled stones aren't symmetrical. But I think this will make a good pendulum. Make sure that it's straight up and down. This point. At this point, it goes straight up to where the chain or cord or whatever will be. I think that's better. Alright, I think that's it. And I like how that looks on a tumbled stone. Might just do it again. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you next time.